You're listening to the International Moving Podcast, your guide to moving to another country, brought to you by SDC International Shipping, LA's finest. An international move is exciting. It's a time to start over, establish a new business maybe, reestablish family ties, or retire where your budget will do more for you. Please enjoy today's episode, and if you have any questions about your international move, give us a call at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962. Hey everyone, this is Jim for SDC International Shipping. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be talking about moving pets internationally today. I think you'll enjoy this episode if you do have pets. Now, I'm specifically going to be focusing on cats and dogs when I say pets today. Realize that some pets you are not able to move internationally. I believe certain types or most types of reptiles, those types of pets, I realize there are people that do have those. I think most people, for the most part, maybe on average, are cats and dogs people. But you want to make sure that you can move your pet internationally and that it does fit under the required criteria of that specific country, because every country is different. So when we talk about things like moving a cat or moving a dog, it does come with some unique challenges and considerations you need to make. Doesn't make any difference whether you're relocating to another country for work, family, adventure, or fun. Taking your pets with you, or taking a pet with you, can definitely make the whole process a lot nicer. It adds an element of comfort, especially if you're traveling by yourself. But however, you do have to be aware of that if you want to ensure a very smooth and safe international move for your pet, then you are going to have to do some planning and preparation ahead of time. So let's jump into this topic, and we'll look at things from some of the expert advice for having your pet make the overseas journey as stress-free as possible, and also understanding some of the legal requirements, because it may be necessary to research some pet-friendly accommodations to maintain your pet's health throughout the move. But we have you covered for all of this, which is great, and I think you're going to, like I said, enjoy this information if you have a pet. Now, let's start by saying that, like most things in life, preparation is the key. When it comes to moving pets internationally, preparation is the key to a successful, stress-free journey. To ensure that everything goes smoothly, you want to follow some essential steps. And let's start with number one. You create a checklist for pre-move preparations. And this should include all the necessary tasks and documents that you need to take care of before the move. Like most things in life, you don't want to wait till the last minute. You know, I was just thinking, as I was thinking about that checklist, I never moved with a pet over any type of long distance, but I have made local moves with pets. And interestingly enough, one of the things I learned during this process was that your pet understands when your schedule has changed, when something is being done differently. And believe it or not, according to the vets, this does create an element of stress in your pet's life. And this can change your pet's behavior. They can shed more. They can have changes in appetite and so on. They can start acting differently. They say, the experts, that especially dogs, they thrive by having a routine. And anything that upsets that routine, when they go for their walks, when they get up in the morning, when they eat, upsets the animal. And so this is just something to be aware of, because if you're going to make an international move, everything is going to suddenly be different. There may not be a sense of any type of pattern that the pet can understand. Maybe it doesn't realize what's happening and is worried that it won't see you again. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can go on in an animal's mind. So, okay, let's jump back into this. We'll get back to that in a minute. So creating a checklist for your pre-move preparations, that's the most important thing. That's where you start. Next, research the pet import regulations for the destination country. This is huge. So, for example, I know that many countries you cannot move if you have, let's put cats and dogs to the side for a moment. If you have some kind of exotic pet, you may not be able to import your pet, bring your pet into that country. For example, I think snakes and lizards and certain pets like that are not allowed in many different countries. So that's something that you want to look into. Cats and dogs, for the most part, I believe that, and maybe it depends on certain breeds in certain countries, but again, you want to look into this because, of course, a pet is like a member of your family. When I think back about the dogs that I just had small dogs, but if for some reason that breed wasn't allowed in the country, it would have been a factor in my final decision on whether or not I was actually going to make that move or not. Okay, number 3, visit the veterinarian to get a health certificate. A health certificate checkup for your pet is crucial to ensure that they're fit for travel and that they meet all of the necessary health requirements in the destination country. Next, consider your pet's personality and behavior. This is going to be a bigger thing for some people than others. Some pets are very finicky. They're all unique, really they are, if you ever had a cat or dog. Even cat people, if you're not a cat person, to me, most cats seem alike more or less. But I know if you live with the animal day in and day out, you recognize that each of these animals does have their own personality. And with that in mind, you realize that some pets may find traveling a lot more stressful than others. So take their individual needs into account and prepare accordingly. So these are just some of the preparation steps that you're going to take. Now, at SDC International Shipping, we offer comprehensive services tailored to your specific needs, and that does include if you have pets. Unlike many other pet owners, we do offer comprehensive services to cater to your unique requirements. So from the pre-move consultations to the post-arrival support, our team of experts are committed to ensuring a seamless transition for your pets. And our services include, number 1, customized travel plans, because every pet is different and their travel needs can vary. We take the time to understand your pet's specific requirements. We'll talk to you about that and create a personalized travel plan that prioritizes your pet's safety and well-being. Next, pet health and vaccination guidance. This is huge, especially today. Navigating through international pet travel regulations can be in and of itself overwhelming. But our team of veterinarians will guide you through the vaccination and health requirements of your destination country, ensuring compliance and a hassle-free journey. Next, number 3, safe and comfortable travel crates. We provide top-of-the-line travel crates that are spacious, they're secure, and they're comfortable for your pets so that their journey will be as stress-free as possible, thanks to attention to even the smallest of details. Next, we have flight booking and coordination. We take charge of the booking of the most pet-friendly flights and coordinate their entire travel process so you can have peace of mind knowing that everything is being handled professionally. Next, pet boarding services. If there is a need for your pet to stay in a boarding facility, either before or after the journey, we offer safe and comfortable accommodations to ensure their well-being. Okay, so let's look at the pet relocation process step by step. Now, we understand that transparency is essential when it comes to the well-being of your pets, and that's why I think that it will help if we look a little bit closer into this step-by-step process to help give you some insights into the whole relocation process. Step number 1 is the pre-move consultation. So once you reach out to us, we will schedule a consultation to discuss your relocation plans, which include your pet's specific needs. Our experts will answer any questions you may have and provide you with some valuable advice to prepare your pet for the journey. Step number 2, health check and vaccinations. Before traveling, your pet will need to undergo a health check by a qualified veterinarian. We will ensure that all vaccinations are up to date so your pet is fit for travel according to the regulations of your destination country. For example, to ensure a smooth entry into the UK, it's mandatory for dogs and cats to receive vaccinations and be microchipped. They must have received a current 1-year or 3-year vaccination within the past year. And for example, For cats, they recommend vaccines which include feline rhinotracheitis and FVRCP, while for dogs, it's advisable for them to be vaccinated against leptospirosis, DHLPP, and Bordetella. Additionally, dogs must undergo tapeworm treatment within 120 hours before their arrival in the UK. For detailed information regarding pet import regulations in the UK, we encourage you to visit the USDA website. Complying with each of these countries' essential requirements will ensure a safe and hassle-free entry for your pets. Step number 3 is the travel crate preparation. Our team will guide you in selecting the appropriate travel crate for your pet. The crate will be spacious enough for them to move around comfortably and designed to meet airline requirements for safe transportation. Step number 4, flight booking and coordination. We use planes to bring our customers' pets to their destinations fast and stress-free. So make sure to speak with one of our logistic agents, and they'll give you the details concerning your destination country. There are specific criteria and requirements that must be met, and these are determined by your destination country and include items such as forms, health certificates, and vaccination records. All of these must be submitted before boarding. Again, one of our logistics agents will help you with those details. Step number 5, the departure and the journey. On the day of departure, our staff will be there to ensure that your pet is comfortably settled into their travel crate. They'll be ready for the departure, and throughout the journey, we will track their progress and keep you updated for your peace of mind. Step number 6 is the post-arrival support. Once your pet arrives at the destination airport, our trusted partners will be there to receive them, and if necessary, we'll provide boarding services until you're ready to welcome your pet into your new home. Now, calculating the expense of transporting your pet overseas, there are numerous factors that play into determining the cost, including the travel crates, flight charges, and the distance between your current location and the final destination. For instance, depending on your location within the U.S., you may need to account for road or domestic transit expenses to reach the international departure airport. And as each relocation is distinct, we do tailor personalized quotes for each and every client. So don't hesitate to contact SDC International Shipping today to receive a customized travel quote for your pet. What sets us apart? We understand that your concern for finding the right transportation option for your pet is very important to you, and we assure you, you do not have to worry. Our experience in this area enables us to assist you through the entire process while taking the utmost care in transporting your pet. Rest assured, we will provide you with the detailed guidance to ensure seamless compliance with all of the international pet transport requirements. So in conclusion, let me say this. At SDC International Shipping, we understand that your pets are not just animals, they're part of the family, cherished members of the family. And we do have a wealth of experience. We have comprehensive services, and we have the dedication to ensure that your pets are relocated with the utmost care and attention they deserve. When it comes to international pet movers, we stand out from the rest, and we're ready to make your pet's relocation a seamless and memorable, pleasant journey. All right, I think that will do it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and got some useful information from it. If so, please go ahead, share it with a friend, share it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or wherever you happen to be. As always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week. By the way, I think next week I'll be talking about budgeting for an international move. It was one of the topics that came up recently. So when I talk about the topic of budgeting for an international move, I might have to go more in depth than usual, but it is something that's important and something that maybe people need to look into a little bit further to, again, ensure a seamless, as stress-free as possible international relocation. So this is Jim for SDC International Shipping. Again, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for listening. Whether you're relocating within the country or moving to the other side of the world, we're here to help from start to finish. Connect with us today at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962.